flavored waters. Let's go.
Best intro I've ever heard.
We're starting with this one. It is Hint watermelon flavored water. I am not expecting this to taste good. With a name like Hint, it doesn't inspire confidence.
Maybe you get a hint at life by drinking it.
It smells vaguely of watermelon, but not particularly much.
I don't like the smell of it. It smells like garbage to me.
It's not quite like watermelon, but like a watermelon candy type deal. So, without further ado.
Oh, that's exactly what I expected from it. Ugh.
Yeah, it just tastes like water, basically, but with the ghost of a watermelon.
It's like when you have Kool-Aid, like when you have a glass and you had Kool-Aid in it, and then you go and you get a glass of water in it, and it just vaguely tastes like Kool-Aid, and you're just like, this is awful.
A watermelon died and then haunted that water. So I'm going to give it a D tier, because I'd rather just regular water.
Hold on. Solution? Since there's still going to be some of that in there. Oh. Wow, that just ruined my Ice Mountain.
All right, next, we're going to continue with this watermelon with a Bai Boost. Perhaps it's Bay Boost. I'm pretty sure it's Bai. Watamu Strawberry Watermelon.
Probably Bai.
It says this contains as much caffeine as a cup of coffee. I am not a chemistry guy. I cannot confirm this. So you're just going to have to take their word for it. Or try to convince Niall Red, I guess. I doubt he'll listen to you, but maybe. You never know. It has an interesting scent. Slight, let me put a little more in there. Slight red. It almost reminds me of the same kind of color palette as the Raspberry Mountain Dew had. I feel like it's a similar color. Go give it a smell.
Ooh, why does it smell like
that? It smells like almost like a what has that smell? I've smelled that smell before. I couldn't tell you where. Like
it smells like fruit smoothie type.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that doesn't make sense because smoothie's not a smell, but it does.
Whoa. I hate it. This is awful. Awful.
Here, try this.
It's awful.
No? What about the other one that you were excited about? Here, try this
Also
one.
awful.
It just tastes like it was haunted by a watermelon ghost. Like it's just a very vague watermelon taste.
What are you doing, Brandon?
I have to clean out the glass.
He's trying to wash the flavor off the glass before he puts anything else in it.
It was that bad.
I did it for the first one too.
No, it smells like medicine.
I don't know what you're smelling.
Yeah,
it could be this one.
Well, that one smells like a fruit smoothie to me. So
yeah, this is what I was thinking, like a fruit parfait, but that's not a smell.
Oh, that smells good actually.
All right, the other one maybe then.
the other one doesn't smell
Maybe it's the
very.
mixture of them together. That one don't smell.
Okay, well we've only opened up two.
It's in my head. Maybe it's just the smell of it floating across the room.
I don't know, but this Bai Boost, I can't really say. I don't know what a Watamu strawberry is, but it kind of again just tastes basically the same. A little bit more fruity than the other one did, but not a very potent flavor at all.
I think maybe it's the added caffeine that ruined it.
For all I know.
Taste.
Actually, it does.
I've read online that there's a bitter flavor, but that could be a lie. It does say it contains quite a bit of vitamin C, but for something that's supposed to be flavored water, I wouldn't expect it to have a very potent flavor, but it's still basically just water at this point. All right, here you get to pick the next one.
Cotton candy.
Okay, he's going for clear American cotton candy flavored sparkling water beverage with other natural flavors. 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 caffeine, 0 sodium per serving. That is a long name.
Yeah, that's a very American way to label something.
Now, some people would argue that flavored sparkling water is not, in fact, flavored water, but I like to point out that the last word is water and the first word is flavored. So, checkmate, atheists.
It smells.
It's quite clear. You can see bubbles in there.
Smells kind of like a blueberry.
It smells like those pixie sticks. So basically, it just smells like sugar.
To be fair, I think that's.
Oh, the buy boost, by the way, I'm giving that one a D as well. So far, we have not strayed out of D.
Oh yeah, I forgot we haven't been rating them. Nah, buy boost gets a fucking F. No, it goes to nuclear waste.
He gives it a nuclear waste here.
The hint watermelon, I guess I'll give that a D. This one, well, we haven't tried it yet, so I can't give it a. Actually, not terrible. I'd give it a B.
I'm actually surprised. I was expecting that to taste like ass. But it did not. I can't really. I guess it is vaguely cotton candy flavored, but that cotton candy is just sugar. It's just pure sugar.
Does it taste like marshmallow?
I don't know. Do you want to try it?
Here, try it.
It's actually surprisingly good.
I'd say I don't remember where.
It.
It's already opened. I don't remember where the fuck I bought this, but if I saw it on a shelf again, yeah, you know what? What the hell? I'd buy it again.
It's Walmart brand, dork.
It does not say Walmart on it. It says
right
Clear
over here.
American.
From Walmart.
Doesn't. Oh yes, it does say distributed by Walmart Incorporated. So it was acquired at a Walmart. I will give this a B tier because it is fine. Perfectly acceptable. Kind of good. Contains 0% juice, by the way. So if you wanted your flavored water to have juice in it, this is not the product for you. Wrong. The Buy Boost contains 1% juice. And the hint also contains no juice. So if you want, if you want your flavored water to have juice in it, Buy Boost is your only option. And I feel bad for you if that's the case. All right, next we're going with clearly Canadian Orchard Peach flavored.
It only felt right to go Canadian after going American.
It says to serve chilled. It is in fact chilled. I'm glad I included instructions. I wouldn't have done it otherwise, which is just a straight up lie. Once again, contains no juice. So if you wanted your flavored water to have juice, too bad. Oh, this one is also a sparkling water beverage.
In a glass bottle.
Comes in a glass bottle. So this one you can't bounce off the ground, and I would recommend not doing the bottle flip challenge with this.
It smells like peach, which is the flavor.
It does in fact smell as the flavor advertises it would taste.
Yeah, that's peach. I hate peach. That's awful. As a person who doesn't like peach, I give that a D tier.
No, that's a lot more bitter than I would expect a peach to taste.
Yeah.
And a bit sour too. I think that's down to it being a sparkling water, because that carbonation adds it adds sort of a bitter taste. Like, you know, if you've had a carbonated water that's just water versus trying just the tap water, you'll know what I'm talking about. I think perhaps if that was just a regular flavored water, it would probably taste a lot better. But as it stands, I'm actually going to rate this below. This is surprising because I was expecting this one to be decent. I'm going to rate this one below the hint water and get this one an F tier because it says it's clearly Canadian, but it's clearly garbage. So they
it's clearly nuclear waste.
They've clearly mislabeled it here. All right, next we're gonna go
be more clear
with this is Kroger brand. Once again, it's sparkling water, strawberry flavored.
Advertises that it's caffeine free.
It says it's caffeine free. Contains no fruit juice. It might contain vegetable juice. I don't know.
Or human juice, which is more concerning.
It just says contains no fruit juice. So maybe it contains some other kind of juice. Caffeine free, very low sodium. Now, it says there's 3 servings in this of 12 fluid ounces. Its definition of very low sodium is 10 milligrams. I don't know how much is considered low sodium or not. I don't pay attention to that, but that's how much it says. So for the whole bottle, there's 30 milligrams. This one's foaming more than any of the other ones have. Oh, and the aroma was immediately detectable as soon as I opened it. I think that's the only one that's been true of so far.
Damn, boy, you hit me dry eyes.
It smells vaguely strawberry.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's probably just going to be like the other, the Walmart brand one, where it's going to taste pretty much like how it said it was going to taste. It's not going to be like astronomically good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I give that a B tier.
Really solid. It's just very nice strawberry flavor. It's got a bit of a kick from it being carbonated, as it is. There's quite a lot in there, so it could last, a while. If you follow the 12 fluid ounce serving size, which is, a cup and a half, I don't know who actually only drinks that much liquid at a time, because that's an insanely small amount of liquid. But in theory, that should last you 3 days. In theory. But I'm going to give this a really solid B tier. It's just a nice, pleasant flavor. There's nothing really bad about it. I'm not going to give it an A tier yet, unless if the next two don't inspire me to give them an A tier, I'm going to bump this up to A tier. But I feel like there's better flavored waters out there. But I'm not a flavored water connoisseur, so who can say? All right, next he chose for this to be next. So if this is awful, I'm blaming him. But next is this Vital Proteins Collagen Water, Strawberry Lemon.
We honestly should have done this earlier in the video because I don't have high expectations for it, considering I have no idea what the fuck collagen water is.
Yeah, it says it contains 10 grams of collagen peptides with 3 grams of total sugar, preservative-free, and no artificial colors. So if you wanted your drink to contain artificial colors, this is not for you.
Maybe this one will be for you because it's pink.
It contains 16% juice. So immediately before we even drink this, I'm disqualifying this.
Why, how much is it?
16%?
That's not flavored water. That's watered down juice.
That's diluted juice. If you gave me a sandwich...
Also, why is it piss color?
If you gave me a sandwich and, 16%? That's like more than a tenth. If more than a tenth of that sandwich was straight up milk, you didn't give me a sandwich. You gave me like a fucking soup concoction.
You gave me soggy bread with meat in between it.
If you had given me cheese and 15%, I'm rounding down to 15%. If 15% of that cheese was peanut butter, and you told me, here's a block of cheese, I'd call you fucking stupid.
I'd call the cops. They tried poisoning my cheese with peanut butter.
It says this was made in Canada.
Darn Canadians not knowing how to make flavored water. Wait, was the clearly Canadian one also from Canada, or did you just?
Yes, it was from Canada too. It says ingredients. It specifies reverse osmosis filtered water. So if you want your water filtered by other means in your flavored water that's actually juice, pick something else. It says strawberry juice, lemon juice, bovine collagen peptides. I still don't know what that is.
Well, it sounds like it's from cows, because that's what bovine is.
Well, you see, here's the thing. They have a trademark, allegedly, on collagen water, right? So whatever this collagen is, they've clearly made it up, or they're just slapping a trademark on it when they can't actually enforce it. Who knows? Ooh. But the last ingredient is monk fruit extract.
Monk fruit?
But this is strawberry lemon flavor, not strawberry lemon monk fruit flavored. So that's even worse. Not only is it not water, flavored water, it's also not strawberry lemon flavored. It's strawberry lemon monk fruit flavored.
What the fuck does monk fruit even taste like?
Oh, it says to shake well.
How well is shaking well? Here, hold up, give you that.
The bottle says flavor and color may vary. I've never had a drink that says, oh yeah, by the way, the flavor and the color might vary. You might get a different bottle that just tastes completely different. You see this?
I think that's to prevent people from complaining. Oh yeah, this one didn't taste like it was supposed to.
Oh, you know, sometimes the flavor varies.
That is really foamy.
Well, you did shake it up.
Oh, I'm not drinking that.
Oh no.
I couldn't even stand the smell. I'm not drinking that.
Is this expired? No, it's not expired.
I'm not drinking it.
Oh my god. Look at that. Oh,
that's like riverbed water colored.
Oh, it smells like...
Ooh, what? I'm looking up what collagen is right now.
It smells like urine and it looks like urine. I can only imagine there's one thing this is gonna taste like.
I'm not even... I'm giving it an F tier. Or nuclear waste, actually. Because I'm not even going to drink it.
Why did I put so much in this cup?
It says collagen is the main structural protein in the extracellular matrix found in the body, the various connective tissues. So they stole muscle proteins from a cow and put it in a drink and thought it would be good. I'm dumping these out.
And I actually took a drink of it. Do not buy this. Oh my god.
Hold on, I'm gonna go have Mom smell
it. Oh. This is getting double disqualified. I'm not even sure this is edible. It does not taste like strawberries or lemons.
It smells awful. Zach said it tasted awful. I wouldn't even drink it because of the smell alone almost made me throw up.
I've had vomits I would rather drink than this. That is not an exaggeration.
I have had gingerbread Mountain Dew I'd rather drink.
This is worse than the gingerbread Mountain Dew.
I didn't even think that was possible.
This is like... Whoever came up with this should be fired and then hired again so that they can be fired again. And then actually fired from a cannon. And that still might not be enough for this abomination.
It's clearly something they came up with when they had no radishes.
I wouldn't even want a trademark on this after tasting it.
That tarnished my name.
They wasted their time and their money getting a trademark on this bullshit. Not only is it not water, it's also not strawberry lemon flavored.
And it doesn't even smell good. So you know right from the bat, the second you open it and you take a sniff of that shit, you're like, oh, this is gonna be awful. If somebody, I will pay someone to find somebody who actually drinks this regularly. I don't think there's a single person that has ever drank that.
Yeah, this is getting, in fact, not even double disqualified. I'm triple disqualifying this. I want to forget that ever existed.
And that's why I saved that one for last, just in case that happened.
Oh, that was awful. I literally, as soon as it was in my mouth, I almost threw up, and I hope you guys saw that on camera. And it was just, I didn't even want to drink it, but as soon as it was in there, it was instant regret. All right, next we have sparkling ice kiwi strawberry flavored. Here we go. As you can see, there it is. Contains 1% juice. So it's not a fucking juice abomination. It is actually flavored water and not juice.
Yeah, the cup still smells like it, but I rinsed it out like 3 times.
I'm just gonna drink from the bottle. I do not want that previous abomination to contaminate. You're willing to accept that it might be contaminated forever?
No. I also like the very nice hot pink color it is. I don't know how well you all can see it, but there you go. It's like hot pinkish. Doesn't show up correctly on the camera. Yep, that's kiwi strawberry. It's pretty good. I'm gonna give it an A tier.
It's really solid. I wish I feel like the kiwi flavor is a little mellow. I like my kiwi sour. This is less sour than I would like, but that's what they're supposed to taste like when they're ripe. So I just like my kiwis to not be ripe. But I'm going to rate this an A tier, and I'm also promoting the Kroger sparkling water beverage strawberry flavor to also be A tier. So those for me, I'm going to rank them both A tier. And then we got the cotton candy and B tier. A whole lot of D tiers going on in this video. We got the buy boost.
That is an F tier.
He says it's F tier. I'm going to rank it D tier. I wasn't that offended by it. The hint watermelon, also a D tier. It was just slightly gross, but still drinkable. I would still finish drinking it if I had no other options. No better options, that is. If you gave me that versus this abomination, I'm drinking that all day. I'm never drinking this again. If someone pointed a gun at me and said, drink this or I'll shoot, I'm already dead.
I would rather drink gingerbread Mountain Dew over that any day.
Anyways, the clearly Canadian peach flavor, I'm giving it a D tier. I feel like the concept's all right. I feel like they're lacking in execution. Did I say D tier? I meant F tier. Just way too bitter. Could have used, I don't know, maybe less carbonation so that it reduces the bitterness, or perhaps a little more sugar. It already has a lot of sugar, so whatever it is, they've messed it up somehow. And then, I don't even want to put this in the nuclear waste tier because it just doesn't.
It gets its own new tier. The collagen water tier, the low nuclear waste.
Putting this in nuclear waste tier would mean it's in the same tier as the gingerbread Mountain Dew, and it does not belong in the same tier as the gingerbread Mountain Dew. This gets a whole new one. I'm debuting it just now. Shit. No, not even shit. This is worse. This is like death. This is just straight up death. That's what I'm calling it. This gets its own tier. I'm adding another disqualification. It's quadruple disqualified now. Oh, we haven't done the combination of all the things.
I don't want to do that if that is involved.
It's already been quadruple disqualified. I don't think we need to include it. Because it's not flavored water, it's juice. Let's face it, it's 15% juice. If my car was 15% semi-truck, it's not a car.
It's an abomination. And probably not street legal.
I really hope that the glasses haven't been contaminated with the abomination. Alright.
I hope this is better than the Mega Do. Although the Mega Do wasn't very...
The Mega Do was a C tier. I hope this is better than the Meg Oreo was.
The Mega Oreo was just a fucking mistake.
The Meg Oreo was instant regret. Everything about the Meg Oreo I hated. As soon as it was in my mouth, I was like, this was a mistake.
It took way too long to eat. Also, I kind of get the feeling that this is going to come out to, like, a very light pink color. Like, it's going to be water with, like, a very light tint pink.
I feel like, given that it's a bunch of flavored waters combined together, it's probably just going to taste like water.
Probably just going to taste like sugar, honestly.
Probably just...
Especially since one of the flavors is pretty much literally just sugar.
Yeah, I can't imagine this is going to be a very...
insulting drink. I mean, it's probably just going to do exactly what the Mountain Dew did. And just
it's probably just going to do what the Mega Dew did. You know, surprisingly, like, you could still kind of taste the gingerbread Mountain Dew in the Mega Dew, but it wasn't offensive. It wasn't as offensive as it was when it was just the gingerbread Mountain Dew.
This is mega water.
I'm not being precise at all with the measurements. So we could very well have completely different beverages in our containers, for all I know.
Slightly pink, like I figured.
It has a slight rose hue, as you can see.
Doesn't pick it up very well on the camera.
Maybe I'm imagining it, but I still feel like I could smell that fucking...
No, you definitely can. I rinsed it out like 3 times and you can still smell that shit in there. I probably should have just done a full, like, scrub it and washed it. But...
you know, I'm going to take a sip of this before I do anything else. I'm afraid. Can you taste the... Okay.
I mean, I don't know what it tasted like. I didn't drink it.
Oh, I think you would know. I think you would know if you could taste it.
The reason I didn't drink that is because the smell alone almost made me throw up. I can only imagine that actually drinking it would have made me throw up.
I don't know how I convinced myself to do that. No, it's still there. It's just a lot less present. When it's diluted with everything else, it's almost edible. Maybe he had less in his cup, but this is still terrible. The fact that I can even still slightly taste it ruins this for me.
No, I'm mostly just tasting a watermelon when I take a drink. But I didn't have very much in my cup, and I pretty much immediately dumped it out.
Okay, yeah. Didn't you try this one?
I'm not going to. No. You would have to pay me to try that.
Yeah, I can't detect it at all on that one, which means there's still some in this. So I got the full Mega Water experience. And let me say, it's still F tier. That one, it's all right. What do you think?
C tier. I think it just... No, I actually think it's B tier. It's a little bit better than the Mega Do was.
Yeah, I think a B or a C tier is fair for that. Without the garbage in it. C or B tier, it can fit. I go either way.
I bet you that there, this This isn't strawberry, lemon, or monk fruit. They got none of that in here. They just went to the landfill, grabbed a soaking wet like garbage bag and just dumped it into a vat, and then bottled it and said, "You know what? There you go. Here's collagen water. We're gonna pretend it's good for you."
This might literally be nuclear waste. Like the nuclear waste category. Like the nuclear waste category I named as a joke. This could literally be nuclear waste the way it tastes.
And like not only that, it literally just looks like really dirty dishwater. Like it's just...
like it has the same color as piss, and it did the exact same thing when piss gets shooken up and it just foams a lot. This could literally just be cow piss.
I mean, they
it does say bovine collagen on it, so it could actually be just straight up cow piss.
I don't think they're legally allowed to sell that, but if nobody knows what the fuck collagen is, they can get away with it.
And it also says separation may occur. Any drink that says that, there's no way. As well as the flavor and color may vary. I should have just thrown this out as soon as I read those.
Flavor and color may vary. I don't want a product that's going to be inconsistent.
Because that makes it sound like it's a lab experiment. Oh yeah, don't worry. It might separate out into like different layers.
Like you buy one bottle and it tastes like the best thing you ever drank, and the next one tastes like that. And the first one's just like, I just love not knowing if my drink is gonna taste good or if it's gonna taste like absolute shit.
I really want a drink. And I just don't want to know if it's going to taste good or if it's going to make me instantly and violently vomit in front of everyone. I just really like the mystery.
Now they just need to pair that with a restaurant where they don't know if they're going to go home feeling okay, if they're just going to have explosive diarrhea. The person will have a heyday there.
No, it's a hospital where you don't know if you'll actually get treated or if you'll get AIDS from the needle. This is what they serve there as the drink. You just don't know. You see, I want to try it. Part of me wants to get another one of these and see if the flavor does vary. I also don't want to give them more money for this nonsense.
I wouldn't even...
You'd have to pay me to drink another one of these.
If I went to wherever we got that again and I see that, my immediate reaction is to grab a trash can and just throw it all in there. Just get it out. Nobody wants it.
And I remember where we got this because I remember seeing it on the shelf and seeing it labeled as collagen water and thinking, I don't know what the fuck that is. There's no way that tastes good. I'm grabbing it.
Yeah, weren't we at Walmart?
Yes, we were at Walmart. So Walmart should sue them for taking up their shelf space with this literal garbage. And it contains 10 grams of it too.
I kind of want to know how much money this company makes. What are they called? Is it literally just collagen water?
Vital proteins. Nothing about this is vital. Like, it contains 10 grams of proteins. I've had Hungry Man meals that contain more. This must be for people on keto diets. If this is what being on a keto diet is like, I am so sorry that you had to deal with this. This is just like nutritionally worthless.
What?
What did you read?
People actually drink this shit?
What?
Like, so much so that in Chicago, they had to expand how much they were producing.
But, like, looking at the label, this entire bottle contains only 10 grams
Yo,
of protein.
the people who make that shit are headquartered in Chicago.
And it contains essentially nothing else. So for your 10 grams of protein, I would literally rather take 10 grams of whey protein powder and just eat that raw than drink this.
Also,
I promise you it'll taste better.
if none of you have ever been to Chicago, drinking that will give you a pretty good idea of what Chicago's like.
No, Chicago's not that bad.
It's pretty awful. I hate the roads there. It's just an awful experience.
This contains 2 dates on it.
What?
Is it expired or not? I think that one's the manufacture date.
Are they saying that this thing lasts 2 years without expiring?
I mean, that's pretty standard for juices and stuff.
No. You know what I think? I think Walmart didn't want to throw it out, so they stamped a new one on there.
No, I think they're just saying it's good for 2 years because I'm assuming this is the manufacturing date. It was manufactured November 26, 2021 at 7:34 p.m. This is saying it expires November 26, 2023 at 7:39 p.m. So they're saying that this lasts precisely 2 years and 5 minutes. Why it's 2 years and 5 minutes and not just 2 years, I do not know.
These people have apparently been around for 7 years, and I've only seen this once, and it was this year, like 2 weeks ago.
But I think they should amend this to say best by 30 seconds before it was manufactured because they shouldn't have manufactured it in the first place. And then just immediately throw it away once they do manufacture it. That's enough rambling. We're going to stop this now.